The first house I lived in had a gigantic lilac bush in the backyard. It was at least 20 feet tall. And when you laid under it in the spring, all you could see were these tiny purple flowers. I used to pretend that fairies came and painted every single purple petal in the spring, and when the flowers went away, it was because those same fairies were using the petals to make the tiniest, most beautiful dresses in existence for a garden party. And one day, when I was old enough, if I were very kind, the fairies would invite me to the party. They would shrink me down and give me a beautiful dress made from lilac petals, made from the plant that I spent all of spring admiring. After my parents divorced, I lived in 6 different homes in a 3-year span. I hated doing that. On the bright side, constantly packing and unpacking all of my possessions did make me pretty decent at Tetris, so not all is lost. One day, I realized that all of the homes I've had, every place I've lived in, has had lilacs. And I'm not saying that my old imaginary friends have been preparing the way for me and have welcomed me into each of my new homes, making me feel safe and secure because they were looking out for me, but it did feel like that. It felt exactly like that. And even though I was pretending, having lilac bushes and the lilac fairies made me feel better. When I see lilacs, I feel more like myself, like this little part of my childhood. The best parts of who I was as a child is signaling that I'm safe here, that it will be safe for me to be myself, and also it will be safe for me to try to grow into the person that I want to be. It is a small and silly and wonderful thing that I've assigned so much meaning to these flowers. And maybe it's because I have given lilacs all of this meaning in my life that I have been trying to raise money for the scholarship fund for Camp Lilac, which is a summer camp in Ohio for trans youth. Lilacs make me feel safe and secure and happy. I want everyone to feel that way, but I especially want that for trans kids. I know that trans youth have to face some difficult things. I know that a lot of trans kids will probably be forced to be in environments that are unwelcoming or downright hostile, and I don't think that's right. Kids should always be given environments that protect and support them, which is what Camp Lilac is for a lot of people. And it is a lot better than what I had because the lilac fairies were in my head, but this camp is very much a real thing that exists in the world and welcomes and protects trans kids. Camp Lilac is trying to provide a safe, supportive, and welcoming space for trans youth to be themselves, and you can help with that. There is a fundraiser in the Chamber of Secrets. My goal is to raise $850 as a community for Camp Lilac Scholarship Fund. That is enough to cover the cost of one camper. If you want to provide a space for kids where they are protected and supported and given the resources to become both who they are and who they want to be, you can help by sharing this video and sharing the fundraising page. And if you have the means to do so, please donate to Camp Lilac Scholarship Fund. The link is in the Chamber of Secrets. And hey, I love you.